One of the creative studio which you can get in, and as an example, I didn't know what is computer. I started from there. You could see the journey how I come to this role, and the management is so supportive. They always, not only just by work, they give inspiration to grow as an artist. We have a lot of internal competition. We make sure that artist is having the juice of creativity to take it to the next level. So we always do training, as Janine was telling. So how do we make artists to the next level? How do we facilitate that kind of creative, platform for the artist? Because every artist wants to push their skill to the very next level. We always value that, and we always help the artist to grow into their career path. Also, we also mentor them, and we have wonderful leadership team always supporting. Like when we had pandemic time, the leaders used to always support the artist and understand what they want and how do we take the quality to the next level. We never saw that as a barrier at all. We always stood for quality and creativity. So it's a wonderful thing, because as a personal, as an artist, I got a wonderful opportunity to work with one of the best creative artists in the country. So yeah, that is what is the experience here. And moreover, it's gaming. It's even more fun, and we always not only work, we spend a lot of time playing games. Also, we encourage that. Also, we have a game room, so people
get paid for
yes
playing games.
yes.
It's homework.
So we encourage everything. It's not just work. It's more of enjoying art. We are not creating anything, rocket science or anything. We are creating art. We are enjoying it. That's how the culture is. We always enjoy what we create. That would reflect on our reels or works. That's why the client come back saying that, hey, I love the spirit, and I love the vision of your team. I would like to continue more next season. This is how we build our team. That's our culture in Technicolor.
Right, and I think it's important too that we are the demographic for our clients' products. So I do typically try to hire gamers in all of the roles. I've been a gamer since age 7. Although I don't fight over the controller with my brother anymore, I've moved beyond that. But I think it is important. And then because you can talk to clients too at a different level when you really understand their game, and it's something you're actively playing in a way that some other groups can't, right? If it really is just more of a homework, or they read the Kotaku or GamesBeat to just kind of stay up abreast of things. So yeah, I think actually, being part of that target demographic is really important. And, I think like anything, everyone really wants a place to work where they add value and they feel that their contributions are valued and they have support. And so that's what we really try to foster internally. That's why we have internal sort of art competitions, and sometimes we're surprised by how much better somebody has grown as an artist in the last 3 years. We didn't know. And it's work that we wouldn't have given them internally if we had not known that they've been doing something on their own time, and now they're amazing at certain types of artistry. So anything else about our company culture or the projects we're working on, or should we talk a little bit about where we're going?
We can't really talk about the projects that we're working on, but so the top 10 AAA titles that you see on the internet, we would have done work on at least 60% of it. And those are repetitive clients for us. And we continue with our new plan of growing and expanding into various continents. We're also dwelling into QA and co-development as well. Probably Janine, you want to talk?
Yeah, it makes it easy, right? When we have art that's the beginning part of the funnel in the game development cycle, and companies are so happy with that, and then the next stage is game development. And they usually want fewer companies to manage, external companies to manage to do that work. So we've actually been asked by a number of companies if we'd be willing to do, game development with them, if we'd be willing to do QA with them. So we are starting a small QA org that's currently being built out in Montreal, but we also have space set aside here in Bangalore for that. So those are really the first two we're getting off the ground this year in terms of quality assurance and game development, both super exciting. So we will be opening in additional locations, but still, like I said, the majority of the people at Technicolor Games really will continue to be based in India. It's not just Bangalore anymore. We have folks in Mumbai and Delhi and Kolkata. But yeah, the Indian piece is really critical for us. And clients love the quality. And it makes it easy, right, to have good relationships with our clients and to go into different service lines when we have 10 years, 12 years, 14 years of consistent quality delivery with that client. So that's something I think we can be proud of. Yeah. Also, diversity. DEI is very important to us. We're always looking for diverse candidates. And so keep that in mind if some of you are here potentially looking for work. And I think that's kind of why we wanted to talk a little bit about life at Technicolor, so you can get a sense of what it's like in the hopes that some of you here may want to actually join us on the journey. And so if you do, we will be at the Technicolor booth after this talk and can answer any questions you might have then. But we're definitely open to answering any questions the audience might have at this time.
Question?
No mic.
Can someone pass the mic?
A very good morning. It was nice to hear your story. And what was the challenge you faced during work from home in last 2 years due to pandemic? And I wanted to know, many similar companies of IT/BT, they are adopting hybrid mode as still the pandemic is not addressed. So the technical still continue with hybrid mode. How is that one? And what are the challenges during hybrid mode or work from mode you face? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, well, I think Annika and Vishal might answer the question better in terms of what things were like during the pandemic, since they were sort of here. I think that we weren't really set up for doing remote work, so it took a while. Like many companies, it took us a while to sort of get workstations out to people. And then currently we are in a hybrid model because our clients are okay with that. And then obviously something like quality assurance, that's typically done in a lab that's secure because of the risk, right? So you can see the whole game build. There's much more risk at play. So I imagine those will move back to the studio sooner than other service lines. But right now the clients have been very happy with what we've been able to accomplish, working remotely. I think everyone knows without the commute and the office chit chat, I think the output is higher, but you're missing something. And it's the social connection is what they found in the research. And I know personally for me that was very, very tough to not have anyone to talk to. I thought I was kind of more of an introvert. So I went to Europe where things were open. And I could see my colleagues and I could sit down with them. Because it's tough working remotely. It's not for everybody. I like to see people, but I think that at least for games, I think we need to remain flexible with our work, and that's what we have in Bangalore. It's very much a flexible model because that's what has been working, and that is what people want, and we really want to be able to attract top talent. So any other question? Did I answer it? Okay.
Yeah, hi, good morning, ma'am. This side. Yeah, myself, David Charan. So I'm a faculty from Media Technology from Manipal Institute of Technology. We have some students who are interested in the media subjects like animation, visual effects, and all those things. So to get into Technicolor, so what are the basic skill sets you look for? So to hire them or to give some internship in the projects, what you offer. So I would like to know that.
Did you want to take that one in terms of basic skills?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's everyone wants to get into Technicolor, so we always encourage the three major things. One is eye for aesthetic, understanding of art, and a good portfolio. These three things is very important. So rest we have internal training what we do. So we encourage those things also. As a student, mainly we need to know that they're well versed with all the other genres in gaming. It could be modeling, texturing, a little bit about game engine. So they should be knowing a little bit of everything.
Any specific softwares you suggest them to know the basics of it?
I suggest you they should know all the game softwares. It'll be way easier, but more backbone should be more of art. So if they are very strong in art, the tools is secondary. So mainly focus on more of how do we get the aesthetic eye. That is what is important. That will take a lot of years to master it. So if that has been done in a very early stage, so they can easily get into the job and they can grow faster.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Would you recommend, Maya over 3D Studio Max, or would you just say, hey, it depends on the client? So it's really good to know both.
Just
Client
I would
dependent.
just say ZBrush all the way. He would just say ZBrush all the way.
yeah. The thing is, it depends upon the client to client, but it's always good to know, Maya, Max, the basic of polygon modeling. It could be in any other software, and ZBrush, Substance Painter, Marvelous Designer, and Houdini, and World Machine. So all this, and it'll be great if you know more of Unity, Unreal. It's not about mastering it. At least you should know a little bit of bird view of those software, so that based on the project we'll be training it.
So one thing we do, because we know not everybody starts out with those skills, is that we do offer academies, right, where you can enter and then you can learn for 3 months, something very specific. And then after that 3 months, the team then normally trains you on, project specific type things. If they're going to put you on an EA project or a Rockstar project, they train you on very project specific things. And then you're on the floor. You might only be billable originally at 30%. But I mean, we do have an academy training program for that. And that's something that Technicolor Studios also has and has done for many, many years, and they're very proud of. And they do that realizing people may go through that and then work for Technicolor or go off to a competitor, but it's still the right thing to do to the industry because we just don't have enough artists at different levels for all the work that we have. So we've turned down a lot of work, in the last 6 months just from not having all the artists that we need. So it's really an investment in people. Any